Hey folks, Steve Sackerman here again. How y'all doing? I'm out here at New York Creek on Folsom Lake. Just kind of taking it easy today. Lately I've been feeling like I've lost some of my creativity, attitude, or drive, or whatever you want to call it. But came out here to kind of rejuvenate it. I always like coming out here because whether I get something good or not out here, I feel better. Because this just, I mean, look at the moss on the trees. Well, on the rocks here, on the trees. There's this cool bridge. It's slightly raining, lightly raining, so the creek's a little higher than normal. But look at this. Right here's where the height of the creek was at one time not too long ago, because you can see that stuff wrapped around there, which means it's been about probably 5 to 6 foot higher than it is right now recently. And you look at all this stuff on these bushes here. They've been bent down when the water was high. And over there, imagine being here when there was 6 feet more water than there is now. This would be like a small river coming down the valley. I'm gonna go see how far it is to get to Folsom Lake and see if I can get some good pictures while I'm out here. But just kind of taking it easy today and kind of trying to rejuvenate, like I said, see what I can do and get the vibe back. Been doing a lot of photos about videos about the American and Sacramento rivers and Lake Oroville and other things like that, which are great, but not the kind of creative photography I'd like to do. So I'm trying to get back into it. So bear with me while I get rejuvenated. And hope you enjoy the ride and like this video. If you click like on this video if you like it, subscribe to my channel if you like my videos. Welcome to those of you that are here for the first time, and welcome back if it's not your first time. Be right back. So here's the edge of the creek water. You can see on the rocks how far up it's been washed, and until you get up to there, there's no moss. And there's moss from there up. That's because the water level was up that high and it washed all the moss off. So I'm going to get a little picture of that. Now this one has moss all the way up and down it because it's well above the water line. But I like the way it kind of goes from lower left to upper right in the frame, with the tree over there and the green grass over here, and a little bit of water. So I'm going to get a picture of this. I got a quick shot of this so you can see who was governor when this bridge project was done. Yep, good old Arnie. Here's how you know it's actually New York Creek. And there's a little sign on there that says, "Be nice, say hi." Well, that's always nice. So here's the middle of the creek over here. And over here, it's easy to see how high the water was. It ripped the grass right out of there. Somebody's been doing a lot of work around here. Looks like some trees fell down, probably in the wind last week. And they got some piled up, ready to burn. And look over here. Somebody made a bench out of a few pieces of the tree. This one looks like it has been burned already once. Another pile there ready to go. Alright, we're going to walk across the bridge, kind of let you see what it's like to be here. Nice and peaceful. No sirens, no honking horns, no loud neighbors, no boom boxes. Just the sound of water. Alright, let's go see how far it is before we can get to the actual lake. See the rain coming down sideways? Maybe not. Well, there's the bridge. Wow, you can see there it was high. Can't see the lake yet, so we'll keep going. So I just saw the water level where it was at the highest right here. You can see where there's some biodegradable trash there. Biological trash. The creek is way over there, so at one time when it was at the highest point, it went all the way over to here. That's a lot of water. Ribbit, ribbit. Look at this, I found my first batch of waterfalls. Little mini waterfalls. Well, there's a real nice rapids up there if you're a squirrel or a chipmunk or a beaver. Well, maybe not even a beaver. With the little kayak. Maybe a foot or two long. Creek runs real nice right through here. A lot of good rapids. There you can finally see the edge of the Folsom Lake water level. Way down there. Alright, let's head on down there. This part of the video is for those of you that like to go out in the rain and play in the puddles and the streams and hear the sounds of the water. Alright, so back there is where I came from. Looks like somebody had an ATV out here and did some donuts. Had a lot of fun. Yep. You can hear the creek over there, I think. I'll have to go check out the rapids on the way back. There's decent rapids over there, I think. But here's where it actually comes into the lake level of the water. And you can see it goes right out there. This is the edge of Folsom Lake and New York Creek. It's not near as high as I thought it would be. Alright, well I made it. This is Folsom Lake. There's a rapids up there I'm gonna check out, I think, on the way back. It's starting to rain slightly harder than it was before. Oops, let me turn my camera off. I just wiped my lens off, now I'm pointing it at the rain again. How about that? Oh well. Well, this is March 19th, the year 2023. I didn't have to walk near as far as I did 3 years ago. 3 years ago I walked 2 miles almost out to the main part of the lake before I got to the lake water level, which is probably a little over a mile farther than I've walked today, one way. So, yeah, it's a much better year water-wise, and we've had a lot more rain and a lot more snow in the mountains. And I think when it starts melting, I'm hoping they let this lake get full, completely full, like at least 460 feet level, if not slightly more. And I'd like to see like 80,000 cubic feet per second or more going through Nimbus Dam and Folsom Dam and on down to Sacramento. But I don't think they can really do that because they've got so much water coming out of Lake Oroville. And if you put those two together, I think it would, well, maybe it would work. Maybe if they open up the Sacramento Weir and let a lot of the water go out there, maybe they could have 80,000 cubic feet per second or more going through Folsom Dam and Nimbus Dam on down to Sacramento. But, oh well, we'll see. We'll see what happens. I think it would be interesting to see that again, though. Alright, so here's the rapids that we were here in earlier. I'm gonna name this Gopher Rapids. Can't you just see a gopher on a kayak or a raft going down there? I can. That would be kind of interesting and fun for the gopher. Alright. I'll get a few pictures of this and show them to you, and then I'm gonna head back. Gopher Rapids. New York Creek is a great place to go if you like the sound of waterfalls. I'm probably about 200, maybe 250 feet or more away from the water, and you can still hear it very clearly. For several hundred yards here, you can walk through the New York Creek Valley area here and constantly hear the waterfalls because there's so many of them, and they're not that big. But it's very peaceful. There's no wind right now. Just the sound of the water. It's just misting right now too, so there's not much moisture coming down. Very peaceful here. New York Creek. Check it out.